Lady was accused falsely and she cursed. Yes, Obodria. Mamin Kanesa Obodria. And the story I'm about to read, I want you guys to judge if she did the right thing or not. Looking at what happened and the setting, me can say baby I know more assembly, So let's get right into the story. This is a for story time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, let's start. By the time the third person confessed, nobody in the compound could look me in the eye anymore. I never believed in curses. Growing up in Ghana, I used to hear old people say, don't let an innocent person curse because the gods listen faster to pain. I always laughed to those stories until it happened to me. I live in a family house in Kumasi with my mother, my two cousins, an auntie, and some tenants. Life there is everybody's business. Yes, everybody will be in your business. Living in compound house, will be in your business. If you cook late, everyone knows. If you buy something new, everybody starts calculating your salary for you. One Sunday evening after church, my auntie started shouting from her room that her money was missing. According to her, she had kept 8,000 cedis in an envelope inside her wardrobe for a funeral contribution, and suddenly it has disappeared. At first, everybody was helping her search, but then the atmosphere changed. One by one, eyes started turning toward me. Why? Because I had entered her room earlier that morning to collect an iron box she told me to borrow. That was all they needed. My own cousin suddenly said, now that I think about it, she's been acting strange these days. Another tenant added that he saw me coming out of the room. Within minutes, I went from helper to suspect. I was shocked. This was a family I had helped financially before. I paid school fees for my cousin. I bought groceries when things were bad, yet nobody defended me. The accusations became unbearable. My auntie even swore on her late mother's grave that I took the money. Hey, we need evidence. What they are saying, then she said something that broke me completely. If you know you didn't take it, curse yourself. The compound became silent. In our area, people fear curses, especially when someone stands barefoot with water in their hands and calls on God and the earth to judge them. Most people avoid it unless they are truly desperate. I started crying because I knew once I did it, there was no turning back. But the humiliation pushed me there. That night around 9 p.m., I fetched water into a bowl, stood in the middle of the compound with tears in my eyes. If I stole this money, let misfortune follow me. But if I am innocent, let the truth come out no matter who is involved. Even the neighbors came outside to watch what I was doing. Nothing happened immediately. But 3 days later, strange things started unfolding. My cousin, who accused me, got into a serious argument with his girlfriend, and during the fight, she shouted in public that he had been stealing from family members for years. Everybody was shocked. Then another tenant suddenly packed out of the house at dawn without informing anyone. People found out later he owed several people money and has secretly been involved in small thefts around the area. Small thefts around the area. Still, the missing 8,000 cedis hadn't been found. The biggest shock came a week later. My auntie's own daughter, the quiet one nobody ever suspected. Yes, the quiet one nobody ever suspected. She broke down crying after church and confessed that she took the money because she was drowning in online betting debts. Online betting debts, and was afraid to tell anybody. The entire house became silent. My auntie even couldn't look at me. Some people started apologizing immediately, but honestly, the damage was already done. I had never felt so alone in my entire life. Till today, the part that even scares me the most is not even the false accusation. It is how quickly people who claim to love me were ready to destroy me without proof. So after everything that happened, would you still forgive the family if you were in my shoes?